Hey everybody, I'm getting ready to do this trip over to Las Vegas. It's going to be basically 3 nights, 4 days, leaving tomorrow. So I wanted to kind of give you an overview of the stuff that I'm taking and kind of how it's going to get packed up in the Tortuga Air Backpack and kind of how everything fits. I just kind of like to show what I'm putting in there so you get an idea of the space and then kind of the reason I choose the things I choose. I tend to pack pretty light, at least from my perspective, but we will be doing some dinners at some pretty nice locations. Broke out the GoPro to do this because the wide angle lens really makes this a lot easier as far as showing things. So I always take a sport jacket. Those are great for dinners at really nice restaurants. You can throw that with a kind of a nice pair of jeans that I always throw in there, some decent shoes, and then you've got a dress belt. Throw that jacket on, it makes everything look really great. So I recommend that. Also, I'm taking several things with regards to stuff that's flexible, I guess. I like these shirts. They're kind of a sport shirt. That's a casual wear item that I do. And then for something just a step up that's a little bit dressier but can also be worn with just about anything are these types of shirts. I always take a pair of shorts here to that's kind of like my sleepwear, honestly. Like I said, dress shoes, and then also I've got my liquids that'll be checked, another bag of things that don't have any liquids. Good pair of headphones, my regular camera for taking some pictures and charger. Of course, socks, underwear, different belts, kind of a dressier belt, and this is just more of a casual belt. I always take a tablet with me. This is a Surface Pro 2 that I take, and its charger. And then I really like these types of pants that are kind of lightweight. They dry quick. They're relatively cool, but you can zip the legs off and on of them. So if it gets really warm, which sometimes Vegas does, but this time of year, the highs are running about the 70s, it seems. May want those legs on there to kind of stay warm at nighttime or in the evenings. And then I like these shoes for airport shoes or general just walking around shoes. These are Sperry topsiders. These are kind of made for sailing, which is kind of what I use them for a lot, but I also wear them as casual. They're good to slip off and on at the airport, which is easy. So yeah, let's set this up and then I'll get it going so that we can watch it go in the bag. Thanks. Okay, well, I'm going to try this again here. Got the GoPro set up, ready to go. I've got my sport jacket here. If you've never seen how this fold happens, it's basically tucking one side inside, the other out. Makes it easy to fold and also kind of keeps the exterior of the jacket kind of clean. There's several videos out there on YouTube already actually that demonstrate how to do this, but it actually seems to work pretty well. So we're going to go ahead and get that in here first. That's the sport jacket. And I have gone ahead and rolled everything up previously. I've got that age-old question like everybody. Does rolling really save space? Does it keep wrinkles? I don't know. I've tried it both ways. I find that the reality is that rolling seems to be able to squeeze a lot of stuff in, so we'll give that a go. So basically I just start loading some stuff in here and trying to keep everything over to the side and tucked in there pretty tight with the shirts, and then some underwear in there, and it's just like shorts that I used to sleep in there as well, and that gives you a pretty good loaded up side there. Find my strap buried in here. There we go. So I'll go ahead and clip that just to get it out of the way. What I always recommend too, honestly guys, is to go ahead and just jam all those socks down in shoes. If you're taking shoes that are pretty big like these are for me, I don't have an extra large foot necessarily, but certainly these shoes are kind of hard on the sides. They don't match down, but if you can stuff them full of socks, that's using that space a little bit more efficiently. And then with the belt, I tell you what I like to do. Everybody's got their opinion. If you got collared shirts, that are like dress shirts, you can roll this belt up in a circle and put it up in the collar. But when it's just like more soft type clothing that I'm taking on this trip, I go ahead and put that belt just around the outside edge and get it out of the way like that. And then I've got, of course, you know, my rolled up different pants that we've already talked about. I've got a pair of jeans here. I'm gonna kind of stuff that up there in the front. And the benefit is that these really do pack pretty nicely. Get this up in here. Throw my camera in there, charger in the side. And that gets this side, you know, pretty full, pretty well packed. Let's go ahead and zip this up. This is nice, this mesh is nice because it does breathe. So if you have anything, like some of your clothes get damp or something, this does allow this side to breathe if you have to open up your suitcase and let it air out a little bit or something. So we'll get this in here. Get it zipped up. I always like to zip up to the top. I like my zippers to be up here. And then, of course, I carry a Surface Pro 2 laptop, you know. That goes in here nicely in this laptop pocket. There is a tablet pocket as well that you can put in. I usually just charger down the bottom like that. Works pretty well up here, so that's zipped up, and then that's kind of protected. This is nice and padded, so you don't have any trouble there. And then what that does is that leaves this pocket open for like your headphones that we talked about, and your cell phone, passport if you're taking one, also you know, boarding passes, things like that. And then you get your handle here. You know, it's a good sturdy handle. And then I always keep my liquids up here. There is this pocket. This pocket goes all the way down, so you've got room. And in fact, I might go ahead and throw a extra lightweight jacket that I have, just a casual kind of bum around jacket. And then I always last thing I'll put in is liquids on the top, because that'll keep the TSA happy. And then you can cinch this down. You know, you can buckle these up and give them a torque if you want as well. You do still have on this side pocket here that you can put a drink in or put additional items in there if you want. It's pretty nice. Again, this is really well padded. Good straps, good chest strap if you like or feel like you're going to be doing some kind of walking for a while with this. This chest strap is nice. All in all, though, you can see that this actually really does, you know, compress down pretty nicely. You can definitely get this under a seat. And there's a fair amount of gear in there. So hopefully this was a video that maybe helps people who are looking at the Tortuga Air. I think this backpack is the perfect size for slamming under a seat on an airplane. And like I say, I can get anywhere from 4 to 6 days out of something like this, and sometimes as much as 2 weeks if I'm going to a real warm climate where I'm going to be wearing just shorts and lightweight gear. I have found really handy things in washer dryer sheets that you can get that has detergent, a dryer sheet, everything all in one. You can cut them in strips, throw them in a Ziploc bag, put them in your pack. You can do washing out of a sink if you need to, particularly if you choose pants and shirts that are the quick drying material. You can wash and rinse in a sink with these strips. I believe they're made by Purell, but I'll double check the name of that and maybe put it in the comments for you. But they're really good to use for a quick wash. If it's quick drying, you can hang them up in a room and they'll dry real fast. So if you do get something in a light, you know, packing light like this, you do get some stuff on your clothes, you can wash and rinse them out and they'll be dry and easily in 5 or 6 hours. This new lightweight material stuff dries really well. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. Tortuga backpacks. This is the Air version. Fantastic product. Super excited. Great zippers. Great heavy material. Really made well. These guys have thought this out. Go out there and buy one. They're not paying me to say it. I'm just real happy with the product so far. I'll let you know after I use it a little bit more. But that's what I'm going with. So 4 days in Vegas, 3 nights, just a fun trip. Thanks a lot for watching. Go ahead and click subscribe if you don't mind. Would love to continue to make some videos for you guys, and hopefully you're enjoying it. This is Captain Bob signing out.